Hi and welcome back to the FreeFormKnits YouTube channel. I'm Haxann Evers, Knit and Crocheters, FreeFormKnits Crafting, love the world of design. This is my channel where I talk about all things yarny, designs, knits, crochets, all that. And this is a sort of impromptu organize with me video because I went yarn shopping. So welcome to my messy room, my messy surroundings, but we have lots of yarn. So I bought quite a bit of yarn. There's a big sale and I have all these ideas for projects and things that I want to make right now, but probably shouldn't cast all on at once, specifically sweaters. So I just thought I'd take you along with me as I find a home for all these beautiful things and try to keep track of all the projects I want to make. I bought this cork board that I really want to put on this wall, both for school stuff and for knitting stuff. So I want to hang that first because I think it'll be fun to decorate with like swatches and things. But I cannot get the plastic off. Of course I can't. This is why I keep double pointed needles around, even though I don't use them all that often. Okay. Okay, came with the tape to mount it, so do it square by square. Cool. Okay. Little bit of rearranging. That little piece of crochet, it just has all these pretty badges on it. Just different pins for me and my sister, some Pokemon, some Doctor Who. And there's the cork board, the sock blockers. There are just a bunch of nails on this wall from pictures and things. I'm a firm believer in decorating your walls and not caring about the scratches and pins and things because it's fun to have pretty things on the wall. So now to get on to the main event of organizing all this. In my defense, like I said, there was a sale. Haven't yarn shopped in a while, and a lot of this is for projects that I've already started with scraps. So, well, these aren't. I'll explain these. I think I'll make a whole video about these because I'm crazy for buying these. But it's time to find a spot in my yarn cabinet. So that's easier said than done. Looking shelf of yarn. So this is all worsted and this is all DK. I use up all this, I promise. Like, I know a lot of crafters have a lot of stash and I'm usually not someone who has a big stash. I've talked about this before. I learned the hard way that it's a good idea to have stash, especially when sales come along and things. And all of this has a plan of some sort for it, especially these multiple skeins of worsted. Like, I want to make a pink sweater out of these. I really want to start. This is gonna be a crochet cardigan. It's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited about it. These are gonna be DK socks because I haven't made a pair of DK socks in a while. I actually picked one out that I just bought for them. The top shelf is all fingering, and my fingering weight situation is a little bit different than most people's because good fingering weight yarn I have to order online and I can't always do that. So I have a lot of scraps from when I have ordered online and a couple of pair of scrappy socks up there, but it's hard to keep all that organized as well as as good as the full skeins. So that's why that top shelf's a bit not quite right. Because all the stuff I pulled out of stash, like these 2 skeins I'm using in a project, so they have to actually go in the project bag. This is a full sweater's quantity of this pink that I frogged from a sweater that I had made, and it's just awkward to keep in the cabinet, and I really am going to use it up pretty soon, so I'm going to put it in a different spot so it's neater. Some Pima cotton, this random skein, that it is a full skein, but I think I'm going to put it with the scraps of a similar yarn to it. This is also part of the sweater quantity. And then these two are actually part of a blanket, so I'm going to put that with the rest of it, so it's not, I can just stick it in the cabinet for now. It's awkward to me to like take all the yarn out that I'm using for a project, because like it can't all fit in the project bag, but then I forget that I have it or I lose it. It's all a thing. So, and now this is the yarn. This yarn is going into a crochet shawl. You might have seen on the podcast the shawl I ran out of yarn for. These three are going to be another basic tee by Hooked on Homemade Happiness. This is going to be a pair of DK weight socks. I love the colors for it. Well, actually, I could use a different skein. This could be like, this would be so pretty as like a little baby sweater, like this colorway. I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm torn because it just occurred to me, but I think I'll stick with the DK socks because, yeah. These two are going to be a plushie of some sort. This is the first time I bought faux fur yarn in so long, and I just really want to make like a plushie out of it because it'll be so soft, but it's so hard to work with in my experience. But I'm going to give it another go, so that's why I bought these. I bought a few non-yarn related items, mostly crochet hooks, because I don't have crochet hooks in bigger sizes. So I got I think I got a 6.5, an 8, a 9, and a 10. So pretty color. The only other Notion thing I got this because I thought it was really cool. This little gauge checker. I have like the standard L with the sizes for the needles, but this has like you can put your crochet hooks in. And I thought that was really clever because I have a lot of crochet hooks with handles now, so I can't use the needle gauge and just poke it through a hole like you could with a crochet hook that doesn't have a handle. So I thought that was really cool. Another place that I store my yarn, and this is like a little like closet area off our room. It's pretty cool. The lighting here though is bad because it's very dark in here. But is this big chest, and I have in here, this is kind of more of a recent thing I do because of like I'm not somebody who has a lot of unfinished projects. But in here is unfinished things like this shawl I need to finish now because I have yarn for it, so I'm going to take that out. This sweater is actually going to get fogged into a different sweater. This is the Sadie's onesie I showed a few podcast episodes back, so that's in here because I haven't felt motivated to work on it. This is my double knit scarf, which is super fun, and it's really quite far. Actually, here's the scarf. I have the rest of the yarn for it in here. I have some more little projects, more project bags, my Tunisian square blanket. So I'm going to put some projects in here that I want to work on soon and kind of organize it. Honestly, I have quite a few crochet hooks now, and it makes me very happy. So here is one set. So this actually goes to the We Crochet Bright set. This is where I keep my We Crochet Bright set. This is where I keep my Hobby Lobby set. That is quite similar to the Crochet Bright set. Similar colors, just different sizes for each color, which makes it a little bit harder for me, but that's okay. These are 6mm. These are some extra Hobby Lobby hooks that I got when I needed more sizes. Okay. Had to put those two together, but it's okay. It's a full set. I don't know. There's one extra space here. I could actually put that there, but I won't. So, one set here, and this is actually all my boy hooks. I really like this case. It's got a lot more room. I really should have. I don't know why I didn't. I should have put the handles in here because the elastic's bigger, and these in there because it's thinner. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh well, I'll switch it eventually. But that's one set, and then like I said, this pretty mug is holding all the big sizes I just got, and then my We Crochet Bright. So I didn't want to put them in the same mug. Maybe this is stupid because down the line they'll no doubt get mixed up. But because I didn't want to mix them up, but they probably will eventually. So having them all in one mug where I could grab just makes sense. But I did not want to do that, so I put them in cases, which is a little bit annoying because then I have to go digging for them. I don't know. I'm complicated. I just have all this trash to put away. I have to find. I should have gotten thumbtacks. I don't know why I didn't for my new corkboard. I don't know if we have thumbtacks. So here's another knitting gauge I have. I have 3 now. This one I don't like. This one is my first knitting gauge. I don't know why you like get a slide for it, and I don't really like it, but I needed this at the time, so now I have 3. I have a Susan Bates one, so I'll hang these up because they're nice to have around. Oh, here's my Susan Bates one. I brought it up. I was responsible. This, which can, what is this? This is a 4, right? Yeah, 4, and you can tell because it fits in the 4. So I thought this was cool. That's why I got it. Yeah. Okay, now to neaten this up as best I can. These are the last 2 places I keep yarn, I promise. This is my basket full of my scrappy blankets, and then this dresser has smaller scraps. Like these are my Brava minis for my blanket. This is cotton scraps. Very few cotton scraps, mostly swatches in here. Fall Wonder was just thrown in here the other day. This is mostly DK scraps of different types. These actually, I took these out to wind. They don't belong in here. DK. The leftovers of my Brava minis. And worsted. So I have to kind of organize this. This might not look like a huge transformation, but this gives me so much peace of mind because it was just ends everywhere. So this makes me very happy. On top of this dresser, I have my pretty yarn bowl, my bigger needles that don't fit in my needle case, and this little box that has a bunch of notions that I constantly reach for, like my keys for my interchangeable set. So it looks very nice. So everything's all cleaned up for the most part. I did just ask, I want to crochet on this shawl that I shared a few podcast episodes back, and I'm not sure which color should go first. So I just put a poll on my Instagram for other opinions because I could see it going both ways. Should I do, how do I show this? The blue then the purple, or the purple then the blue? I don't know. I think I'm leaning toward the purple than the blue, but I don't know. Hopefully you'll know next time. Leave your opinion in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. I always second guess myself with colors because I think the problem is that I could see it going both ways and I can't decide which way would be better because whichever way I pick, I'm like, well, what would have happened if I had done this way? I don't know, but I do look forward to getting this shawl done. It's so pretty. So I think I'll sit on that decision for a little bit about which color because I have a whole stack of projects that I want to add to what I'm already working on. So I have my new basic tee in here. I've got this shorty sock that I do want to pick up again, which I'm happy about because it's been languishing for so long. So that's fun. I have a new DK vanilla sock here. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a pattern. Well, maybe not with this yarn. I don't know. I'll put the cuff in the side. So that's in here. And then I have, I need this to continue my sweet summer tea. So, because I finished the whole first skein. So, a lot of projects. And then I do have, sitting on my desk, I have my Tunisian square to work on whenever I have a moment. And then I have this yarn, this velvet, that now that I have bigger hook sizes, I want to try working with again. I think I'll make either a hat or maybe even a pair of fingerless gloves for my little sister because she really loves soft textures like this, so she'd really love this. So that's sitting here when I decide to do that. But yeah, I think that's everything for this video. It was a rambling mess. Got a little bit of a glimpse into my trying to organize process. I like things neat, but they don't always stay neat. So thank you so much for watching. If you could take a moment and comment below something you were working on, some way that you organize your craft space, any tips you have. I would love to hear about it. I love hearing how people organize their stash and their notions and everything. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Happy crafting!